What if I told you that a rookie is shaking up the Toronto Maple Leafs lineup and could change the course of their season? As the team prepares to welcome back injured players, one name is rising to the top of the conversation, and it's making management rethink their trade plans. Stay tuned to find out why this young star is not just a temporary fix, but could be the key to unlocking the Leafs' potential. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to keep up with all the latest Maple Leafs news. Fraser Minten has been making waves in the Toronto Maple Leafs lineup lately, and I can't help but feel excited about what this young talent brings to the table. His recent performances have sparked conversations about the direction of the team, especially with GM Brad Treliving looking to make strategic moves as the roster continues to evolve. With players like Alex Steeves and Philippe Myers likely heading down to the Marlies, it seems like Minten is not just a call-up. He's a player proving he deserves a permanent spot. Minten's return from injury has been nothing short of impressive. With 4 points already this season and a strong work ethic that's drawing comparisons to John Tavares, it's clear he's made a significant impact. Craig Berube's praises for Minten highlight his veteran-like presence, which is remarkable for a rookie. It's not just about the stats, it's about how he understands the game, the systems, and how he carries himself on the ice. This kid has a bright future ahead, and we all can feel it. Even in the game against Nashville, where he didn't find the back of the net, Minten still managed to make his presence felt with 5 shots on goal and 7 hits. It's that kind of two-way play that not only gets him noticed, but also solidifies his case for a more permanent role with the team. Now, being placed on the second line alongside Tavares and William Nylander, that's a huge vote of confidence from the coaching staff. So, what does this mean for Brad Treliving and his plans? It complicates things to say the least. With Minten stepping up and showcasing his abilities, it's hard to argue for bringing in another third-line center when you have someone like him who can fill that role effectively and at a fraction of the cost. The idea of adding depth on defense while maintaining offensive potential is something Treliving is clearly aiming for, but Minten's emergence could shift that strategy entirely. As fans, we've seen the ups and downs, and we know how crucial it is to have young, promising talent in the mix. If Minten continues to impress, there will be tough decisions ahead regarding other forwards who might not be pulling their weight. It's a delicate balance, and I can't help but feel a mix of excitement and apprehension about how this will unfold. What are your thoughts on this situation? Do you think keeping Minten in the lineup while possibly moving other players is the right path forward? I'm honestly torn. On one hand, I want to see what Minten can do with more ice time and responsibility. On the other, I understand the complexities of roster management in the NHL. The Maple Leafs have an opportunity here to build something special, and Minten could be a key part of that puzzle. It's about finding the right mix of veterans and young talent who can grow together. And as fans, we need to stay engaged and vocal about what we want to see from our team. So, what do you think? How do you see this playing out? I want to hear your opinions in the comments below. Your insights and frustrations are important to this community, and together we can dissect these decisions. As always, if you enjoyed this discussion and want to keep up with everything happening with the Maple Leafs, make sure to like this video, share it with fellow fans, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on our beloved team. Let's keep the conversation going, and I can't wait to hear from you all. The Toronto Maple Leafs pulled off an exciting comeback victory over the Nashville Predators, winning 3-2, thanks to a stellar performance from Austin Matthews, who scored 2 goals in the third period. This victory marks their 3rd consecutive win and extends their impressive run to 10 victories in their last 12 games. Matthews has been on fire since returning from injury, netting 3 goals in just 3 games. His chemistry with Mitch Marner and Matthew Knies is undeniable, and it's clear that coach Craig Berube made a great move reuniting this trio. Marner was the architect of the offense, assisting on all 3 goals, showcasing his ability to create space and set up his teammates. Meanwhile, Joseph stood tall in net, making 22 saves and ensuring that the Leafs stayed in the game. His performance was crucial for Toronto, especially considering he faced some tough chances, including a strange deflection and an impossible rebound. Wall's solid presence gave the team the confidence they needed to stage their comeback. On another note, there's buzz around the young prospect Easton Cowan, who has been selected for the Team Canada World Junior Camp. This is a significant achievement for the 19-year-old right winger, who has been making waves in the Ontario Hockey League. Even though he's been sidelined with an injury since November 23rd, his selection speaks volumes about his talent and potential. Cowan has been impressive, tallying 14 goals and 11 assists in just 18 games before his injury. If he secures a spot on Canada's roster, it will be his 2nd consecutive year representing his country in the World Juniors. Now let's talk about Alexander Nylander. His time with the Maple Leafs hit a bit of a snag when he was scratched against the Predators, marking the first time he's missed a game since joining the team. With Ryan Reeves returning from suspension, Nylander found himself on the outside looking in. In his 4 games with the Leafs, he failed to register a point, and his performance has been underwhelming, carrying a -1 rating. Coach Berube described Nylander's play as reasonable, but it's clear that he needs to elevate his game to secure a more permanent spot in the lineup. So, with Matthews and Marner lighting up the ice, what does this mean for Nylander and John Tavares? Both have been performing well, with Tavares providing steady leadership and production, while Nylander strives to find his footing. There's a compelling argument for keeping Matthews and Marner together, given their explosive chemistry. However, the question arises, how do you balance this with maximizing the impact of Nylander and Tavares? This is where Berube's strategic decisions come into play. Keeping that offensive depth is vital as the season progresses, and finding the right mix could be the key to success in the playoffs. The Maple Leafs are in a strong position right now, but as we all know, consistency is crucial in the NHL. So, what do you think? Was it the right call to scratch Nylander, or should he have been given more chances to prove himself? I'm honestly torn on this one. Nylander has shown flashes of brilliance, but we need to see more consistency from him. And as we look ahead, it's hard not to feel excited about the potential lineup changes. Will Berube keep Matthews and Marner together? How will Nylander respond to this setback? I want to hear from you. What are your expectations for Nylander moving forward? Do you believe he can rise to the occasion? Or is this just another chapter of unfulfilled promise in Toronto? Make sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any essential updates. Hit that notification bell to stay in the loop on everything Maple Leafs.